I have been on YouTube now for, it's been 28 days today. And so I am going to go to the computer here in a little bit to take a look at where things stand. When I first updated the start of my YouTube journey, I had just been on for a couple of weeks, and it's since then been a couple more weeks. So when I'm done eating my little turkey taco here, I'm gonna go to the computer and see where things stand today at 28 days. But while I am preparing my dinner, I thought I would take this opportunity to kind of talk to you about the struggle that I've been having the last, I would say, especially for sure the last week, maybe, but going into this week actually, with just trying to stay motivated and remain positive. Something that I've been trying to remember to tell myself this week is that this journey is a marathon, not a sprint, and it is going to take time. And also just being realistic about the fact that I know the majority of the content that I have been posting is like just not great. It just isn't. And so while I'm trying to get better with every time I hit record, what I was filming a year ago, albeit it is raw and it's real and it's who I am and it's real time what I was going through at the time, especially on my weight loss journey. I was filming in vertical because I had no idea what I was doing. And so, it is what it is, but I've tried to make some accommodations in editing to at least present it in a more engaging way. And so, I know that some of you are enjoying the content you're telling me with your likes, and I really appreciate that. And for those of you that have subscribed, I really appreciate that as well. And so I don't take any of that for granted. I just know that it's going to be a long road. And so there are going to be times when, I'm more motivated than others. And this past week was just one of those weeks where it's not that I was unmotivated. I wouldn't say that I became unmotivated necessarily. Discouraged is probably a better word to say. Like, when you're putting in so much effort and time and energy into something and really enjoying it, but you're kind of putting your whole heart into it, when the needle's not moving sometimes at all for days in a row, it's just really hard. And so this past week, that is just something that I was dealing with. But I also know that there's a lot going on in the world right now, like a lot. And when you have all those external factors in play, it's just a lot on your mental. And I have a pretty demanding full-time job, and while work is great, it's a lot as well. So there's just been a lot going on. And so with all of that, I've just been trying to stay the course. And so I just want to encourage any of you that are also like super small channels, like baby, like infant channels like mine, and you're just getting started, we can do this. I want to support you. I appreciate you supporting me, and it will get better. I'm confident. And so this week, I did not film a lot. So the last couple of weeks, honestly, I didn't do a lot of filming. I know, Cappuccino. I'm going to give you my attention in just one moment, okay? Go place. Go place. Go place. Go place. day. I'll be there in just a minute. So I didn't film a whole lot in the last couple of weeks. I did download a free script format from Claire Miller. I'm gonna link her channel below. She's fantastic. I'm learning so much from her videos, and she has a small channel too. She offered her script format for free, and so I downloaded that, and I'm going to attempt to use it. I did not use it for this video. I actually did not plan on filming this, if I'm being truthful, but I don't want to let the 28th day go by without looking at my analytics and providing an update for my month. I think I'm going to try and do monthly updates, unless you all tell me differently that you want something different. I also purchased a gimbal that was recommended, and because I'm filming right now, of course I cannot remember her name. I watch her videos all the time. I'm gonna link her channel. It's probably already linked from my last video, but I'll make sure to link her channel. But anyway, she recommended this gimbal, and it was a little bit more on the pricier side than what I anticipated, but I think I'm being positive and things are going to work out great, and I think that this is one that I'm going to be able to use for the foreseeable future. And so I'm using it right now, otherwise I would show you, but it is the Instaflow Pro something or other, and I will link that below as well. So 2 things I did within the last couple of weeks to improve the quality of my videos, and I'm promising you that every month I'm going to try and do something different or something new to improve. Okay, so here is my dashboard, and so like I said, today is actually my 28th day since I posted my first video, and so I'm going to go to my analytics and see where things stand. So since within the last, these analytics are for the last 28 days. So since June 19th to actually through yesterday, so exactly 28 days. June 19th is when I posted my first video, and since then I have gotten 323 views. And I know these numbers where it says 999% more than the previous day. Well, yeah, because the previous 28 days I didn't have anything before that. So anyway, all of my numbers are going to be improvements from the previous 28 days. But in total, since I posted my first video, 323 views, 21.9 watch time hours, and 8 subscribers. And so last time I updated, I was talking about the view duration, and I would say that my view duration is still pretty low. On average, it's 3 minutes and 15 seconds, which is not great. Certain videos have a better percentage, 41.8%, 40%, but 43%. But for the most part, my view duration is pretty low, and so I would really like to see that improve over the next month. And to a degree I understand it, because like I said, I just had no idea what I was doing. So I know that the content is not the best, but it's gonna get better each and every time, hopefully. So I have posted 10 videos to date. Right now I'm posting Wednesdays and Sundays, and then I plan to post monetization updates on Friday. And then in the meantime, I'm really working on new content. And so just like other weight loss content or my content on minimalization, like I need to go through this apartment and purge. Been in it for a year now, and while I don't have nearly the amount of things that I had at my old place before I did my big clean out, I still have accumulated more than I care to have in here. So I plan to go through the house purge and update on that part of my journey. So at any rate, these are the analytics. And so hopefully next month when I update, I will have big improvements to share. I will just take a look at the last 7 days real quick, because this is the first time I'm looking at this. So this is great. Arrows are going up, which is awesome, because the last time I checked this, they were going down. And so that was contributing to kind of like my little funk over the last week. But this just goes to show you that you just need to keep it pushing. So over the last 7 days, I've had 65 views, which is 20% more than the previous week. 5.4 watch time hours, which is 83% more than the previous week. And I gained 4 subscribers. So I could almost cry because I'm like really enjoying this journey, but it really takes a toll on you emotionally. I was finding myself obsessing. I have the YouTube Studio app on my phone, which maybe that's where I made my first mistake, because multiple times a day I was going to that app, just checking and not seeing any more views, not seeing any more watch time hours, not seeing any more subscribers, and that really kind of plays with your head. And I will say over the last couple of days, I've just once a day in the morning checked my analytics, because you got to take care of your mental. If I could give you any advice in my totally infantile stage on this process, it is to take care of your mental, because it can mess with you if you let it. So, but this really makes me happy. I had not looked at this before now. So anyway, I just again want to thank you all for being on this journey with me, and if you are liking my content, if you haven't subscribed already, I would love to have you join me here every week. And if you don't mind to like this video and share if you are enjoying and you think someone else will too, and I really appreciate it. As far as analytics are concerned and my journey to monetize this channel, I will see you all next month. Bye.